all the ideas, Bob. So, I mean, obviously, something that nobody wants to hear, but everybody needs to know about fitness is the only way to lose weight is to eat less, to eat lower calories as far as just what your intaking goes. But you need to burn more than you eat. So I'd say he needs to figure out exactly what he's eating. So not exactly, but keep track of the amount of calories, read all the labels, figure out, hey, this is how much I'm intaking every day. Probably around, usually people that are bigger, probably taking in 2,500 to 3,000, only burning around 2,000. So he needs to eat less or do more work. So hence, I was a bigger guy, and hence why I'm biking while playing my video games. I mean, it's just the only way to do it. So, and then he needs to go into a deficit it depends on how much weight he needs to lose. For me, I was in a deficit for about 6 months before I was like at a size where I felt I could start like putting on muscle and stuff. And honestly, questions like these are why I wanted to start streaming again. I want people to, and why I'm in the fitness and health category. I want people to ask me these questions, and if you send the channel to him, send him my Instagram or something, and have him message me. I love answering fitness questions. There are so many foods and stuff that you can eat that are going to fill you up, make you feel full, make you feel like you've eaten a lot, and that inevitably are going to help you lose weight. Like French toast that you cook with like egg whites and stuff. If you haven't subscribed to Greg Doucette on YouTube, subscribe to Greg Doucette on YouTube, because that man knows what he's talking about, and he's super entertaining. So tell him that. Greg Doucette, YouTube. He's going to give you all the fitness advice you need. But if he wants to be a little more personable, tell him to hit me up, because I am so passionate about this field. But yeah, I mean, the simple answer is eat less, work more. But there's more complexity to that. Make sure you're taking in the right amount of protein. Make sure you're doing enough exercise. And honestly, there are so many foods like Smart Pop popcorn, low-calorie syrups. You can eat the French toast I was talking about. Buy like lavish breads and wraps and stuff. Those things, like little tiny things like eat more vegetables. Vegetables fill you up, and they have so little calories. I eat like 5-6 servings of vegetables a day, and let me tell you that I'm ingesting like 200-300 calories with some of those servings, and I am so full afterwards. Sometimes I feel like I have to eat more because I haven't ingested enough. So that's my best advice, is keep track of what you eat for a little bit. I don't track anymore. I used to, but I feel like I got to a place where I was pretty good. So Greg Doucette on YouTube. Check him out. Buy his cookbook. He loves it when people say that. I don't have his workout plan, but I mean, if you're looking for a workout plan, his is probably amazing. I should upload that clip on YouTube. Definitely. I'm really sim to where it's a little bit good, but I don't like food. Want to put a little more? Do you have any ideas on that? Okay, so you're like a hard gainer. You're pretty slim. If you want to gain weight, you need to eat foods. You need to do the opposite. You need to eat foods that are higher in calorie and don't fill you up as much. So nuts are good for that. Fats in general, healthy fats. So avocados, nuts, peanut butter, things like that are very, very calorie dense and will help you put on weight. And there's a lot of calories in very small amounts. So adding like olive oils and stuff to your foods, maybe use full calorie syrup or full butter, entire eggs whenever you cook instead of like egg whites or reduced fat butters or anything. And I mean, you definitely, exercise is going to be good for you no matter what, but instead of just destroying yourself on cardio, I mean, focus on some resistance training or something if you're trying to just put on weight. Cardio is great for you though. Take care of your heart. Just because girls can't see your heart doesn't mean you shouldn't train it. That's by Will Tennyson.
Get ready to set sail.
So I got a sail. I'm training my heart right now, so that's what this is all about. I'm totally gonna cut this up and put it on YouTube, by the way. Subscribe on YouTube, Seth Pittman. Oh, there's a synchronization point there I didn't get. Shoot. Redock. Redock. I'm loving this, though. I love answering questions like this.
There must be enough food here to feed Kefalonia for a year.
Oh, and for your friend, since he is on the bigger side, if he likes to game and he likes to do, if he has any hobbies, make those hobbies related to fitness. So, do you have a girlfriend? I do not. But, yeah, take your hobbies and make them related to fitness. I love gaming. So, whenever I wasn't streaming, I started walking while I would play games on my Switch. And now I bought this bike so I can bike while playing Assassin's Creed. I mean, all my amazing PC games I haven't played in months, I can now play again.